I live right down the street here, and I'm a graphic designer.
You could also call Ocean Beach resident Aaron Knoll a community activist, at least as of 2018.
Especially over the summer, I would see lots of tourist trash accumulating here, especially since we live at the beach.
So Knoll decided to do something about the litter. He sat down at his computer and put his graphic design skills to work.
I made this map of the town and put my adoption of my street on there, and I said, who else wants to join me? It took 2 or 3 months and our whole town was turned green. OB adopted immediately.
And so Street Stewards was born, neighbors coming together once a month to pick up litter.
Then I discovered Street Stewards right during the beginning of COVID in 2020, and I said, this is what we need up in Escondido.
Scott Horst is now the co-director of Street Stewards. He's in charge of setting up Street Steward groups.
We have what we call captains. And captains are people, street stewards in individual communities that promote the program within their community.
Picking up litter is a good way to get out there and get some exercise, find, do something good for my community.
That's Escondido resident Mike Avila. Horst recruited him to lead the Escondido Street Stewards. We caught up with them as they cleaned an embankment next to the Escondido Creek Trail.
What we all have in common is that we have a passion for cleaning up our environment. And when we're coming together, friendships are definitely made.
One thing the Street Stewards like to point out is this is an activity for everyone, including age groups, those of us who are not so young, right down to the very young.
And I like helping people out, so I just thought I could try.
At just 8 years old, Zeth Escobar is the youngest member of the Escondido group.
Yeah, it feels good to know that our world's clean.
There are now about 1,000 street stewards spread across 10 communities. Knoll and Horst want to grow the group to where the entire county is covered. $35,000 in grants from the county is helping them to do that. It allowed for the creation of an interactive website where people can go to adopt a block. The green areas are blocks that have been adopted. The yellow represents areas adopted a couple of months ago that might need fresh attention. The long-term plan is to take street stewards statewide and then to the whole country and beyond.
What we really need is a phone app. That's what we really need. And phone apps are a lot more expensive than I thought they would be.
Several $100,000, says Horst, but the street stewards are on their way. Remember Margaret Mead's words about a group of committed citizens changing the world. John Carroll, KPBS News.